Hey, what's up, comic fam, comic fans? We are back after the holiday weekend. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Also, if you haven't checked it out, go check out Boxes and Brews episode 5 for our giveaway. All the information in the video of the giveaway is somewhere around the 30-minute mark. So if you want to go forward, flash forward to get to that information, feel free to do so. But yeah, we're giving away a couple comics there. So that's just a giveaway that's happening. So check out the Boxes and Brews episode 5 for that information. There'll also be some stuff down below in the description. And don't forget, guys, the contest only runs to Sunday the 6th for the giveaway. And you get bonus entries if you go check out the bonus material to episode 5 and leave a little comment there. Don't forget to do hashtag Boxes and Brews. And if you hit me up on Instagram or Twitter and leave me a little note, you can be entered for some bonus books. And if you win, and there's a lot here, but if you do these little extra things, you get bonus books if you win. And yeah, just don't forget to actually subscribe to my page, because for you to win, you gotta be a subscriber. And that's it. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and right after this, we'll get into this week's comic haul. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to get started with the indies, and from AWA Upshot, we've got Erratic number 1. This is a really cool issue, really fun. Kari Andrews wrote it, and I believe he did the inks on this. It's a really fun book. The cool thing is the main character, he can only use his powers for like 10 minutes out of the day. So he's got like a very short amount of time to be a hero. He's got to be very precise. So it's very reminiscent of kind of Spider-Man-esque type of hero. You know, the school geek who ends up with powers. So and also has trouble at home. So we'll see where this goes. But I like it. It's 1 of 5. So it'll be a little mini-series from AWA Upshot. So that's cool. Next up, we got That Texas Blood, Chris Condon, I think I had it right the first time, and Jacob Phillips. This is issue number 6. This was the last issue of the first story arc. They're going to go on a little hiatus and come back. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a solid 8. It was very well written. The art was excellent. The characters were very well fleshed out. It was slow though, so if you like that like Texas country slow type of vibe, that really was apparent in this book. That was really something in this book. It was very slow burn, and the ending, wouldn't say it was predictable, but it didn't hit me as hard as I wanted it to. But overall, like I said, excellently written, very well done on the art. The art is amazing as well. So all around, good book. Just very slow burn. Issue 5 was probably the most exciting, and then it ends on issue 6. So That Texas Blood. Next up is one of my favorite books from Image, Firepower, Robert Kirkman, Chris Samney. It's a really fun book, really cool. You've got mystical abilities, you got kung fu or karate, and you've got a family dynamic. So it's really cool, really well written. Again, Chris Samney does some really good art. Some stuff goes down in this issue. There is some blood. But yeah, that is a really, really fun issue. And the main character, Owen, he's on the run from this society he left years ago to go start a regular life. Well, he didn't really leave it. He got kicked out, but he ends up becoming a regular guy with a family and stuff. And now they're trying to Try to force him to come back. It's a really good story. Alright, we're going to go shoot ahead to DC this week. We got Batman 104, James Tynion the fourth. I can't say enough about what he's doing on this book. It's a little bit more exposition than normal in this book. A little bit delving into Batman's past in this book. And then let's just say Harley at the end of the book is in some deep trouble, some deep doo-doo. So if you like Batman, you like Harley, you like the clown killer who's out there. It's the clown hunter, but I keep calling him clown killer. You like the clown hunter. It's a really fun book, really good book. The art changes. I believe it's like 3 different artists working on that book. So sometimes that kind of took me out of the story, was just because I really noticed the difference in the style of art. But overall, it's another good entry, solid entry into the series. Nothing major there in terms of key or spec, as far as I know, or I'm concerned with. No new character appearances, so it's cool. It was a good book. Next up, we have Justice League Endless Winter. Meh. Didn't really love the story. Didn't really love the art. It looks like it could be a compelling story. There is a first appearance of a new villain in this book, so I'll give you that. A lot of it was just the Flash running around asking about family and stuff like that. I don't know. It just seemed like it was telling 2 different stories, but not very well. So here you got Justice League Endless Winter. If you're on spec, if you're a speculator, you got a first appearance in there, so go ahead and grab it. Other than that, there's other stuff that's more compelling to read. I don't think that's it's not one of my top stories out this week. Next up, we have Strange Adventures number 7 of 12, Tom King, Mitch Gerards, Black Label. Haven't got to read it yet, so we're not going to give you a review on that, but so far so good on this series. So we'll see where that goes. That's 7. There's 5 more issues after that. That's because that's 7 of 12. So so far I've enjoyed that, and after I finish with this video, I'll probably go sit down and read it. Next up, purely a cover buy. I keep buying these Miles Morales Spider-Man issues for covers because they have some really awesome covers. This is a 1 in 10. It's trending on some apps out there. Yeah, I just think it's a really awesome cover. And yeah, it's just a really awesome cover by Nick Schumacher. So I'll probably start cracking into these and reading them because I'm collecting enough of the Bs and the 1 in 10s and variant covers. So I pretty much have the complete story. I just haven't been reading it, just been buying it for the covers. And as always, it's Miles Morales. So anytime you have a really cool Miles Morales cover or key story, it's pretty much a good investment these days. He's really blowing up, and I think he'll stay a big character for a long time to come. Next up, we have Daredevil 25. This is a big book of the week. Right now, it's going, I think, anywhere from $20 to $30. Also, the nullified cover is going for a few bucks more. I'd say this is this will settle in this week at probably about $25. So if you were lucky enough to grab a copy at your LCS, good for you. If you got multiple copies, even better. And if you don't have a copy, they'll probably print a second print soon. So this has been on my poll since issue 1, so I already knew I was getting it. But there's some stuff in here happening. It's making it a big book. I'll just say it has to deal with Elektra. Won't give away too much. And as you can see, Daredevil, DD, he's behind bars. So we'll see where this goes. And Daredevil will be part of the King in Black run, I believe. His next 2 issues will have something to do with it. So see where it goes. Next up was a book I was really excited for this week, Thor number 10. If you haven't read Thor number 9, you should grab it. and then get number 10. You got Donald Blake here. That was Thor's old persona back in the day. And anytime Thor came back to the real world, Donald Blake would go to like this made-up world that Odin had for him. Just a beautiful suburban worldscape for him to live in. And Thor has left him there for a really long time. And so eventually Dr. Blake here realizes that he's not real, kind of goes mad. Thor decides to bring Donald Blake back so he can kind of go on vacation. And when Dr. Blake hits the real world, shit goes sideways because Blake's like, I'm not going back. And he just realizes that he was just a machination of Odin. So he's mad, and he's got some powers now, and he's out for vengeance. So really good read. So if you're not into main big storylines like King in Black, this is a much smaller, I think it's a 6-parter or 5-parter, but really well written, really well done, really awesome kick-ass story. And now we got one more. We got Savage Avengers number 15. Didn't get to read this yet, but I've been singing his praises for a while. Conan the Barbarian and the Avengers mixed together. It's a really fun, really fun book to read. So if you're looking for something fun and you're a Conan fan, or you like these side Avengers, I mean, Black Widow's in there, you got Wolverine, Hellstrom's in there. Who am I missing? Doctor Strange, Doctor Voodoo. So it's a good series. Next up, King in Black, number 1. Very good, excellent first entry into the King in Black series. This is a 5-parter, but there are a crazy ton of tie-ins. So for the most part, unless something is deemed essential to the reading, I'm going to stick to just the main book, just the 5 parts here. I also get Venom on my run, and so anything else in my pull that comes out, I'll read it. But King in Black number 1, I say go read it. Excellent first entry. Art's really good. Stegman's doing a bang up job. Cates writes another story that it really makes you care for the characters in this book. And in the first issue, we kind of get a MacGuffin, like, oh, here's some stuff. Oh, nope, that's not exactly what I meant. So it's a really good first entry. You see, you got a little Spider-Man, a little Cyclops and Wolverine, so it means you got a little X-Men action in there. Of course, you got the Avengers, and if you got the secret variant, you got Thing where the Hulk is. I didn't grab it because I didn't feel like spending $15 to swap out the Hulk on my cover for the Thing. The Thing's not cool, but I was thinking they should have put the Thing on the A cover and put the Hulk on the secret variant, the Chase variant. So I don't know. If you agree with that, go ahead and say something down in the comments. Or if you disagree, also, you can put it down in the comments. And with that, I also grabbed the King in Black number 1, Peach Momoko. I know there's some people out there who are hating on Momoko, not because they don't think the art is nice or good, but they it's just not their art style, or the style they're used to. I actually have been collecting a couple of her covers for a while, and I think the lines on this are really different. She's got these really harsh cheek lines and eyebrows and stuff. It's kind of lines that I haven't seen her do yet on her covers, so this was a little different. So I figured I'd pick it up and see where it goes. And that doesn't mean this is the first cover where she's done lines like that, but this one is one of the ones where it kind of stands out a little bit more than it has for me in other covers. So she can be soft, or she can be a little bit more jagged with her line work. And for me, I thought that was something cool, so that's why I picked it up. So book of the week. We're not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna give you King in Black. Like I said, really well written, really well done. Art and writing, just great, and you really care for the characters that happen in there, and there's a nice little twist in there. And runner-up is Thor 10. I really can't recommend Thor enough right now. I think it's a really, really good series. I don't want to give all the love to Marvel, so if you haven't been reading Batman, you should. At the same time, my stay away of the week, Endless Winter. You don't really need to read that. And if you're looking for a fun indie title, Firepower is cool. But if you want to jump on something from issue 1, you got Erratic from AWA Upshot. Just a really fun book here. So anyway, guys, that was my comic haul for this week. Those are my new comics from New Comic Book Day. Again, if you please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, and you know what? Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna finish up the few comics I didn't read, and get ready for next week. Peace.